New at 10, one local mayor is front and center in a huge national debate. It's taking him all the way to the White House. On the heels of the Sikh temple massacre, Oak Creek's mayor pushes for change.
Annie Scholz sat down with him tonight about his unexpected new role. Annie?
Mike and Carol, Mayor Steve Scafidi was thrust into the international spotlight, and now he is on his way to the White House for a frank discussion about guns and what can be done to keep what happened here from happening anywhere else.
But to participate in a discussion that's as important as this one is something that I want to do.
Oak Creek Mayor Steve Scafidi leaves Wednesday for the Conference of Mayors in Washington, D.C. Just about every topic is on the table, but Scafidi will be part of a select group meeting with Vice President Joe Biden to talk about mass shootings across the country.
We faced pretty horrific events, as some of the other cities did. So I think getting that perspective, instead of just looking at it from on high in Washington, maybe that brings something else to the table that they're not thinking of.
Scafidi will see some of the mayors who called him when Wade Page opened fire nearly 6 months ago.
Just for example, Aurora. Steve Hogan reached out to me on August 5th and gave me some great advice that day to be calm and reassure your community.
Sadly, that role became his when the Newtown shooting took place. The goal is to open minds with an open discussion. A gun owner himself, Scafidi wants what he calls common sense reforms, like safe gun storage and more resources for mental health. And he says there's a way to balance it all if people are just willing to try.
To me, saying there's just too many guns and there's nothing, and the Second Amendment says you can't do anything about that, is just throwing in a towel. We wouldn't accept that argument for any other problem we have in this country, so why would we accept it for guns?
And Mayor Scafidi told me he hopes he never has to call another mayor to offer his condolences, and hopes what comes from this conference this week will play a big role in that. On your side, live in Oak Creek, Annie Scholz, today's TMJ4.